Hello everybody, welcome back to X-Men Evolution Analysis and Watch-Alongs. Today, moving on to episode number 2.
Are you bored and need some new content?
I'm not sure what this ad is about, Katya.
Patreon. It's about Patreon.
What's Patreon?
Patreon is where you can access a lot of our content for hours and hours of entertainment.
What kind of content do you have?
Anime reactions.
Wow.
We have movie reactions.
Wow.
We have show reactions.
Wow.
And we have a lot of things in store for you.
Join today.
Okay, so if you guys would definitely recommend more shows like this, it is definitely up our alley. I feel like this is the time of life where it's having the time of life. Oh my god, this is the time of life where it's like we love kind of like growing up with these types of shows. I mean, like we grew up with things like Rugrats and everything else, but something about this time period with cartoons.
They just produce such good stuff.
I mean, back then, it's like everything had moral and lessons, and that's why we definitely want to make our Patreon, once we're fully funded, very, like, nostalgia-based, because I feel like it's so important, specifically for our generation. I mean, I could be talking for just everyone right now, and I can't really do that, but do you guys miss when cartoons used to be like this?
Yeah.
It's not even that, like, even shows. You know, like, even when you're an adult, it's like, people have to understand, when it comes to cartoons and, like, any type of media, I remember when people are saying, like, oh, anime is for kids. I'm just sitting there, I'm just like, I can list like 3 series
Berserk?
right now. Exactly. And it's like, when people, exactly. And it's like, when people are like, oh, it's just for kids, I was like, no, it's not. And, like, even cartoons like this, that have the vibe of like, okay, we're producing this for kids, can also have an adult like lesson to them. And this stuff kind of stays with you and gives you these lessons. So it's very important, like even if you're an adult, to relive these types of lessons, because during this time period, we grew up with so many good morals, and I feel like it's just dying down within media now, and it's sad. So if there's any other shows, because I know you guys have been recommending some, and some of them have been really cool, that we want to like kind of like add to the list. If there's any shows that you want to recommend, we will add like kind of in a way to that list if they have this vibe. Yeah. Because if you're a higher tier, we will definitely, if you like are $30, $100, or $200, yeah, for bestie, for senior, headmaster, and then bestie. I kind of like messed that up there. If you're any of those higher tiers, you can get a number of recommendations that you want to do, and you can mix and match them. So stuff like the higher tiers, because I know some people like mix and match, or like, oh, 1 episode of this or 5 episodes of that. It's really cool because we get to experience all different types of media. But again, it's so important that we cover this stuff, because again, like when we do post it on like the website or anything else like this outside of Patreon, hopefully we can kind of talk to people more about like why it's important to produce like cartoons like this. And instead, going back to what Warner Media has been doing, because honestly, like some of the cartoons that did have these types of vibes got cut.
Canceled,
We heard that Young Justice might get cut in its 4th season, or after its 4th season, and it didn't just come back.
I think so. Yeah.
And that's kind of sad, because shows like that is kind of what represent like kind of helping people grow up, but also like in a way showing people that you can keep moving forward. And it's just sad. And what's kind of show that you like when you were growing up, like outside of like Rugrats?
Pokemon.
Pokemon had it. Pokemon definitely had it.
What else did we watch?
Well, regular shows when we were a little older.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like it was mostly like Pokemon.
Yeah.
Hamtaro. Mm-hmm. What else did we watch? Rugrats, SpongeBob, Arthur.
Because comparing those to what cartoons are now, it's weird.
Yeah.
And it's sad, because it's like, it could just be nostalgia talking for us, since like we finally reached that age where we're just like, oh,
we old.
Snappers. But it's like at the same time, it's like even if you go back to like the Flintstone era, it's like that also had good lessons.
I feel like cartoons have been lacking since like 2017.
Yeah.
Maybe like 2012 was like prime for everything, to be honest.
Yeah, because I mean, I wholeheartedly enjoyed like Steven Universe and everything. That's not even new if you think about it. Yeah. But like after like Adventure Time kind of ended, and like after that time, it's like kind of that's when things kind of got weird. I don't know. It's just, I feel like it's not like people are. Gumball's really good. We
Gumball's so good.
But enough of our little talk right now. But at the same time, we're very passionate about this type of stuff, and we want to hear from you guys what you think of some new cartoons that are out. Like, are any of them worth watching? Because again, like we will add certain things to the list if we think that it would make a really good wholehearted like heart to heart type of discussion like this show has. But really excited for this. So anyway, guys, here we go. Let's get started.
Where are we?
Is that caused by storm?
Sleeping.
It doesn't give you the vibes of like Winx Club, Flying!
Ah!
Falling, anxiety, pain, misery, Isn't that what that means when you fall in your dream?
Yes.
You're not telling yourself the
Scream.
truth of something.
Is this really happening though?
Or is it? What?
What?
Oh, did she fall through the... Because wasn't she in the intro when she
Yeah.
fall... Oh.
No, I fell. I fell through the ceiling.
Oh. Oh. See, I like seeing Paris be some kind of...
She's
She's a
sad.
VTuber.
Residence, Northbrook, age 15.
Okay, so... Oh my god.
What am I? What's happening?
Oh
That's
my
the thing, when you
God.
first discover it, it's
Yeah.
The Blackbird.
That's sad though, because they get taken away from their parents.
Yeah. Well, I think it's like more... They probably get to see them,
Yeah.
hopefully. Because I think he's definitely doing it to like help them train themselves. But... I want to hear her story too. Like,
Yeah.
he's so cute.
So cute.
That guy looks like he's on anime though.
Yeah.
I like how they're doing Wolverine though. It seems like I'm very like,
Stoic.
yeah, you know, I'm kind of jaded at this
Yeah.
point. Apparent
I
now.
don't want to talk about it, and I like totally go crazy.
Oh, I didn't think her personality was like that.
Maybe at school.
Kitty! Honey, where are you?
Honey!
Please, Mom.
But it's kind of good because you get to see that even she, with that
Yeah.
person that acts like that,
Yeah.
when she's,
All right.
if she's worried. I mean, I don't blame her. Her daughter literally warped
Fell
through the ceiling.
Me. Why not all of us?
Because you're the one who can connect with this girl.
I hope so.
Uh,
But then, how are we handling the other kids Cerebro spied out? The one in the foster home.
Yes, Lance Elvis. Let me worry about that. I'd like you to just keep your focus on Kitty's parents. Remember, you're a model of what we're offering. No pressure.
that's a lot of pressure.
And to think of
Yeah.
us with a nice relaxing midterm for this.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? How do you know Kitty?
Please, may we come in for a moment? We'll answer
How do you even
all the
explain that?
questions and anything you need.
Excuse me, miss. You can talk to us out here. Very well.
Okay.
I think you know Kitty is going through a very unique transition. We simply want to help her through it. Why don't you tell us about last night?
Last night is none of your business. Please, just leave us alone.
What was that?
I don't know.
What was
I don't know. Oh, that's creepy! I closed the door!
Call and get hung up on. Let's hassle.
You'll need to make contact with Kitty directly at her school.
Oh,
No.
why are you
Oh
mad?
my god. That wind.
I don't know. Uh-oh.
Hello?
This is the anime guy?
Probably. Because he was because he was stalking him. Oh, now he's on the roof? Wait. Wait here, were you just cleaning your bike?
His hair.
His hair's whipping. Yeah!
AC/DC starts playing.
Jesus Christ. Let's go!
He's so
I
bald.
know!
Come right.
Da 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 da. Here.
Whoa, that man is packing some serious ass. Want to follow him?
Oh my god, guys, no! Oh my god.
Should we take the X out? A lower profile, I think. And cooler besides.
This lower profile.
To the ground. But that's so you get to see it.
Hit it.
Hit it.
Aw.
All right then. Check this.
Oh. What does he do? Earthquakes.
Oh. Okay. Check this. Destroys the entire school.
Get in the picture?
Aw.
No.
She's the one. She's the one to accept it.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
He's like, you're like me. Be friends. Yeah.
This is rock music.
I know.
You can run, but you can't hide. Because I'm gonna rock your world.
I get it. Because you do earthquakes.
I'm done with the show.
I love it. Wait, girls, what are you
She
out of
looks like
breath?
she's 40.
First
Why
of
they
all-
hate her?
wait,
Like,
why are
please
they out
stop.
of? Why are they out of breath?
Sorry.
Like she's running, but they're just like.
having trouble.
All right, you three, to the long jump. Pride, your tardies are your first.
Oh. Oh no.
Random students.
What are we doing?
Shut up with the climbing around. Stow it, Griff. Can you bust in through here or not?
Not. It's wired
Nah.
in our system.
Now what, Alvers? We got like no way into this stinking office.
Okay, he's
Midterms
stalking
start
her.
in the morning.
Yeah, and the exam answers ain't exactly gonna fetch a prime price after the test. Can't you just, make it door?
Sure. And have them know we were in? They'll change the tests. And I got a sweet
Oh, no.
idea. Her.
What? What, you gonna have her long jump through the wall? Come on, get serious. You riding me, Griff?
You riding
Yeah.
me? Oh, don't make him start.
Dude.
No, I was just...
Whoa, it's cool, lads. You two losers. Just
You're
like-
losers.
I'll snatch the answers.
Okay.
Oh,
Guys.
Kitty cat's got a temper.
Oh yeah, they're so
Uh-huh.
annoying.
This is how.
Okay, those earrings? Don't wear them during gym class like that. Oh no. Oh yeah, his eyes roll back. This can't be good for his body. Like, oh no.
Ah!
Hi.
She's like, no, please.
Oh no. Oh. Bond with her. To stairs. She looks like a Sam from Totally Spies. That's another show.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Is it Drama Club? Oh no. Oh. I feel like maybe when she's like emotional or in like some
Yeah.
kind of state. Because it comes at random.
Kitty? Kitty, are you alright?
They're approaching this wrong.
I know.
Friend of yours? Because, like, I had nothing to do with what happened out there in the sand pit.
I know. And I'm not Riley's friend.
Well, you look like you'd be her friend.
Kitty, there's no need for masks. I know what's going on.
You, like, don't know anything.
Like, oh my god.
Neither does that creepy guy out there.
Who, Lance? Forget about him. This is about you. You and your wonderful new gift.
I don't have any gifts.
Just a curse. Only if you let it be. I
Oh,
don't
that's it.
understand it. Together,
Look, I don't want any of this. It's, like, hard enough just being normal, you know?
Kitty, look, I want you to watch
They're
this.
approaching this
Uh-huh.
so wrong.
Same with the other guy. It's
Yeah.
like,
Stand
oh my god.
Like, they're approaching this so wrong. Like,
Wait,
so
first
wrong.
of all, they say like, "Oh, you have to join us," and then
Oh,
say,
here we go.
"I don't know."
Nice, Red.
And it's like I can read your thoughts. That's the invasion of privacy.
Teach her what's what. So you just back yourself off.
Like he's excessive, but at least he was like, "You're kind of like me."
Yeah.
Easy. I won't shake things up. I promise. My name's Lance. We should really talk.
Why can't everyone just, like, leave me
I
alone?
got-
You feel sick inside every time you think about it, don't you? You want it to go away, but it won't. You're afraid of what might happen. Your parents are clueless, probably ashamed. Being alone don't help.
What, are you, like, reading my mind too?
No way!
No.
Just that I've been going through it myself. You know, trying to figure it out. but I've learned how to control it. Meet me outside the office in an hour. I'll show you how.
It feels like you finish the sentence. I'll show you how.
You may not be able to reach her.
I agree. And he is reaching her.
Because they're approaching him better than
Don't
both
wanna
of you.
lose her. Whenever obstacles get in the way, remember, they can
You
be
can't
overcome.
dump stuff on people that are scared of their own self. Like,
Irritating than others.
No.
oh no.
I've lost him. Hey,
He's-
hey, watch the door panel. They're smudge resistant, not dent resistant. There.
They're smudge resistant.
Why is he always on roofs? With his
He's a model.
motorcycle?
He's modeling.
His motorcycle too.
He's modeling.
I know.
Where's the music?
Unfinished business runs. Bring it on, Pops. Bring it
I know. Slice his tires! Oh, did you do it? Yes! Wait, what did you think? Did you? Ah! Oh! Not the car!
Why did
My car.
My car.
That's what you're worried about? Excuse me.
Oh my god.
Excuse-
Ah!
That's the weirdest way to throw a car. I've never seen anyone throw a car like that.
Ah!
Oh my god! He does not belong on the show.
No.
Our destiny, we can't change it. I didn't know you went for that. Philosophy mumbo jumbo.
Hey, Harold.
Oh god.
I got your destiny right here.
My god.
Abs. An elevator?
Why?
Are they in an elevator? Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, relax.
We showed him.
Slice.
He showed him.
He's slicing it.
So don't fight mine.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah, big time.
Oh no. Oh.
Did you see me? Did you?
Aw.
Wow, Kitty. How did it feel?
Oh, it was like totally unbelievable.
You're making it yours, Kitty.
Bad.
Once you.
I'm gonna utilize it though.
Where is she?
She walked into the office. She's never done anything like this before.
Why does the voice so bitter? Oh my god. She's a rebel now.
President of the
But yeah, you're talking to the guy that you closed the door on.
This crummy school uses these kind of tests to keep us down, Kitty. No more.
No. No more.
I'm evil
Let's
now.
modify some grades.
Really?
PR.
No!
Look, there's no victim here. We're just opening the score.
This doesn't feel right. I've changed my mind. I want to go.
Whoa, whoa. What are you doing? Come on, Kitty.
Stop.
Let go of my daughter.
Yeah.
Far enough, old man.
Dad, no!
The books!
They're just gonna confuse you, Kitty. We're out of here.
Kitty, please. We can work through this together.
Wait, okay, hold on. First of all, she's trying. She doesn't want to go, Mom. She doesn't want to go. He's literally pulling her. Wait. Okay, she did that.
I pushed you to this, I know.
Wait,
I wanted
she's
to
not.
do what was wrong.
Wait, she's.
Perfect. Just like you are.
Your daughter's not doing anything. She's being forced.
Come on. I'm bringing this place down.
Oh my god.
All just to cheat on school?
You called
Uh-huh.
it a curse. If you go with him, I guarantee you it will be.
Please, Kitty.
She doesn't want to go with him.
We love you. They're too late. You're with me now.
No.
Yes, girl.
Oh my god.
Ah!
Of course.
wait, the intro. He's just like, here we go again.
Use your power.
I'm trying. It's too much.
Anastasia, keep your mind clear.
But Kitty.
Keep your mind clear.
No.
No!
Girl.
She's fine. She's fine.
She's on the intro.
Whoa.
She looks like she wants a hug.
Everybody grab onto me.
She's like, how can we?
Help me! I'm doing all the work here. Aw.
Yes, Kitty. It is a gift. And you've used it well.
Suddenly, he's talking to her.
I'm so sorry. And Daddy, these people.
I hope you're not traumatized by books now.
I trust them.
I know, sweetie. And so do I. Professor, I think we have some things to talk about. Yes, we do.
No, the ones that work with her?
Yeah.
Because
I
they're
know.
kids.
That's the thing. It's like
Yeah.
by nature they're gonna have. There's the rebellious
Yeah.
youth. There's like more of like the delinquents and everyone else. He definitely what he was trying to do is take down the school because he felt unfair. And I mean
Yeah.
that you don't do that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
at the same time, you could tell the vibe that he was going for. But she's literally picking them apart and kind of trying to do what the professor's doing.
But for evil.
yeah, and it's kind of you notice that
But she
it's
also
like,
is getting controlled by some. I don't know if
Yeah.
she's being controlled or she's afraid of whoever her leader is. But
Yeah.
I don't know what that is about.
it's like she's scared. Like
Yeah.
she like who, the guy's scary.
Yeah.
But like I feel like. Excuse me. Oh my god, I'm not even tired. I'm not even yawning. But the thing is, like with all the students that are more delinquents, because I like how they kind of like, if you notice, they stand out just based on the colors and everything. But you're right. Like I feel bad because they're teenagers, but if they're being utilized for this plan,
Yeah,
they're
it's
definitely
not really
forming.
fair.
Yeah, they're forming a group of like villains.
Yeah.
And you can tell by the intro,
Yeah, that
it's
they're
like
gonna be a
there's,
group.
which is scary because he can do earthquakes.
Yeah.
So, and this whole thing, I like how they portray Wolverine. That guy does not.
I feel like-
Sabretooth
okay.
or something, he does not belong on this.
Do
He
you
looks
feel
he's
like
an anime.
do you feel like their fights are just like filler to the show where it's like we have extra time, let's have a random fight
Yeah.
between these two,
Yeah.
and it's like not really plot driven.
I
It's
feel
just
it's-
like they're gonna have that rivalry
Yeah.
throughout the entire show where they're just like trying to kill each other.
It's kind of like Peter Griffin and the chicken.
Yeah, exactly.
it.
Like it just randomly starts
Yeah.
and they're fighting.
And it's like I like how this it's like character driven because it is the second episode, but at the same time you're not feeling like you're sitting there with like, oh, you have
Yeah.
to go on like a mission, you know? It's like there's gonna probably be missions here and there, but you're not just focusing on just the mission. Now I feel bad for her. I like how they portrayed her personality because it's like at first, like what you were saying,
Yeah.
like, I didn't expect her to have that, but like, she has like three different sides of herself. One, she can be afraid,
Yeah.
which makes her very human. Two, she can be very like totally
Yeah.
like with her parents and like with everybody else basically. And then three, she can be bullied. So at first when she did like the whole like
She
totally
reminds me of
thing,
Sakura from like OG Naruto.
Yes.
Like very similar.
yes,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's like she is bullied, and you know you could tell that this guy like he probably did was Lance?
Yeah.
Yes, you could tell that he probably did like her, but he was also
You
utilizing
just want
her
to use
for
her
his
for his grades.
yeah, and it's sad because
I'm sure if she stayed with them, he
Yeah.
would have
That
been
change of heart or something.
friends. But I don't know. I hope that the kids that are being recruited for the villains have like a change of heart
Yeah.
because like it's honestly sad
Mhm.
because of course he's gonna go with her because he's not welcome back in that
Yeah.
school anymore. So he's gonna go to the next best thing. But at the same time, like it's not fair.
Now see how he approached it, okay?
Yeah.
Compared to how they approached
No, they
it.
did it wrong.
What are you doing?
Especially
Because-
with the parents at first. It's just, hey, I saw what your
That's
daughter
the
was doing
thing.
last night. I would be like,
I know.
get off of my property,
and
sir.
that's kind of in a way where it's like if you approach it where it's like you're kind of forcing it to happen because I wouldn't say it's forced, but they're very pushy, and you could definitely tell she's what's her name? Oh my god, redhead.
Oh my god, what is her
What
name?
is her name? Oh my god, it's on every intro.
Yeah.
Holy crap! But we'll learn everyone's names. I promise you.
Yeah.
But like she is very, I could see very mature for her.
I was gonna say
age.
that. Like, is she older?
Yeah.
Is she a little bit
Maybe
older?
I would think, if anything, maybe like senior.
17?
Because she is very with the professor. You
Yeah.
notice how it's like they're always kind of like hand in hand with each
Yeah.
other. It's like with the professor, it's like both of them tag teaming. That's like, oh, you're gonna go, you're gonna
Yeah.
relate, and it's just like kind of saying, okay, she could, but here's the thing: Kitty was very, very afraid. And when you're afraid, you have to go through a whole period of your life for trying to accept it. Because I like what Lance said to her. It's like, don't consider it a flaw. Own up to it.
Yeah.
It's yours. You consider it like a curse but in a way it is like a blessing. So own up to it. It's yours, which then teaches kids and adults too, where it's like, hey, you may have something you think is wrong with you, but why don't you use that as, instead of considering it something a negative, turn it into a positive and use it in a way where you could benefit yourself or help other people with it. And that's exactly the vibe I got, but they didn't say that. She said, she did say, like, oh, think of it as like a blessing, don't think of it as a curse.
but she was like coming out with all this information. I feel like they would benefit a lot to have like a recruiter.
Yes.
Like, because the professor's too logical.
Yeah.
She's a teenager, so she's going to say stuff like emotionally. Yeah. And like the other two, no, they would not do well recruiting people. So they need a character who's like kind of like can approach people who may be scared and comfort them and then tell them about the program, because it's like you have these strangers come into your house and be like, oh, I saw what your daughter did last night, and then, oh, this is what we can do for you. Like, no, that's not how you recruit people. And like kind of make them feel comfortable with what they just discovered and then offer like, oh, we have this whole program thing.
Yeah, because I don't, honestly, if you think about it, like, she literally approached her, first they were seemed like to be fine because she showed her abilities, and she was like, oh, wow, okay, so you, but then she goes to say, oh, I could tell you really want to join because I could just tell because I'm reading your mind.
And that's like, no, you don't.
It's just like a Young Justice where she's like, oh, I could read. What is like the redheads? They could read minds. It's like she's like going into people's minds. It's a very private thing. But if you're going to say that to someone, I'm in your head right now. I read your mind. You're gonna be like, what are you doing?
Like, I know they meant well. It's just I feel like they need to get better with. I mean, because I feel like there's going to be more people they have to recruit. So it's like they need to get better at, like, the first thing, which is the recruitment.
Because I feel like they do, obviously they care. He made this whole institution to help kids like this. I mean, he's not just setting it up where they have to go and fight and everything. I feel like that's just the perk of it. Like, oh, do your goodwill for community. But at the same time, it's like, I feel bad because anyone within this, was it the X or whatever? Anyone who has this, when they're young, they don't think anything of it. And then because not everyone in society is like a super, it's kind of crazy to me. You know, because it's like, not everyone's a super, so what does that mean for them? But I like how they're doing it. Not everyone's a super, but other people without the super abilities kind of know about it, but they don't. Like, some people will know and be aware, so it's not fully a secret. But then the X whatever are considered different, and then that's why it's like they have to put on these like identities because they don't need somebody like saying like
they make their life harder.
So I really feel as if this is going to be one of those shows that, again, that was such an important lesson, and you learned it for someone who was like, again, like, that's why I'm always saying that you learn things from anyone who is stereotypically like a delinquent or anything. Like, Yu Yu Hakusho does it perfectly, you know. And it's like, that's why I feel like these guys that are basically being taken advantage by whoever this woman is, it's like there's a reason for it, and whoever her big boss is, that's gonna be interesting because he's scary. Like, he's like literally shaking the room as he's talking, and then he's like, suddenly my reflection. But that's what's weird is like, was he outside or was it just a reflection or a hologram or like a ghost?
Probably a hologram.
Because that was creepy. So I even feel bad for her, but at the same time, we just have to keep moving, and I can't wait till the next few episodes. So thank you again. Honestly, like, anyone who recommends shows like this, it doesn't even feel like we're filming.
It's so good.
It's so freaking good. But anyway, friends, you have an amazing day. Stay weird, stay want to be, stay awesome. Till next video, is fangirl, fan by fan person every single day. Bye.